In this footage, we see one of the buildings. It's immediately obvious that it's in disrepair. We can see that the lower windows are all boarded up. The poster also notes that the upper floors have even collapsed. As the camera holder pans around the building, keen-eyed viewers might be able to spot something moving in the top left-hand window. Take a look.
Oh my god, somebody's head on the top. Oh my god.
If you zoom in, you can see a figure with a pale face. It seems to notice the group down below and quickly disappears from sight. At first, several viewers thought that the figure might actually be a bird. However, the poster noted that this was unlikely, as the first time we see the shape, it's in the middle of the window. The camera then briefly pans away before we see the shape again. It's still in the center of the window. If it really was a bird, it would have to have hovered in place without moving.
Orders.
While several viewers turned to the paranormal for answers, others thought that even though the building looked sealed from the bottom, it was probably a squatter who had found a way to get inside.
A treasure has granted
But what
me
do you
more
think it could be?
coin, as
Hovering
if I
bird,
needed it.
squatter, or a ghost? Let me know in the comments down below.
Make ready.
Orders.
In late 2018, the Humboldt Pet Supply Store
Builder.
in Arcata,
Carpenter.
California started
Yes.
experiencing some odd things
Oh, yes.
around their premises.
Yes.
Objects around the store would fall over
Forward,
so
orders.
often they began to suspect that they had a ghost cat haunting the property. Luckily, their CCTV cameras started
Orders,
picking up some of the
Hunter.
activity,
On my
so
way,
the owners
Hunter.
could prove they weren't going mad.
Attention.
Take a look.
Forward.
Orders.
March.
Hunter.
In this
Yes.
first clip, we see a bag fall off
Hunter.
one of the shelves as a staff member goes about their day.
Orders.
Then, things get even stranger in this next snippet. Watch.
Advance.
Yes? Hunter,
Hello, I'll do it. Hunter. On my way. Hunter.
At attention. Make ready. Yes.
At the bottom
To
of the
battle.
screen, you can see a cat's shadow walk
Orders.
by,
Hunter.
but there doesn't
Yes.
appear to be anything that could have caused
Hello.
this shadow. A cat doesn't walk by the door at all.
Orders.
Then, the store's resident cat, Diego, heads to the door to
Forward.
investigate.
March.
It's as though Diego can suspect that something's off.
Make ready.
or
In
yes?
this last piece of footage,
Hunter.
yet more activity is
Hunter.
recorded in the store.
Yes. Hello. Yes. Orders.
Orders.
Yes. I'll do it.
Admittedly,
Hunter.
this last one does look like the work of string,
Hello,
which makes
on
the
my
other
way.
recorded
Hunter.
activity a little less
Yes.
convincing. So, is this store
Forward
haunted by the
march.
spirit of a cat,
Be
or is it
ready.
all just a bit of fun marketing? Watch the footage again and decide for yourself.
Orders. Forward. March.
Orders. Lumberjack.
At attention. Make advance. Make forward. March.
In
Attack.
February 2021, TikTok user Alice Nash1 shared some freaky home security footage that couldn't quite be explained. They shared it on their social media, where it caused quite a stir. Take a look.
Yes. Make ready. Orders. Advance. At attention.
As you can see, a strange
Make
shadowy
ready.
figure walks up the stairs past one of the
Forward
residents.
march.
Hello. I'll do
It's
it.
transparent and amorphous, but looks vaguely
Yes?
human in shape. Whatever it
Advance.
is, it makes its way up the stairs, then floats off camera. A lot of viewers on TikTok called it a great catch, inferring that they indeed believe this to be a genuine paranormal sighting. The OP suggested it could be a shadow figure or even a demon.
Orders.
But what do you
And
think's
attention.
been caught on this home security camera?
Orders.
Drop your thoughts in the comment section down below.
On my way.
Orders. Make ready.
This short clip was shared to TikTok by PG Stories. It appears to have been captured on a home security camera. While these devices are a great way to keep an eye on the inside of your house when you're not around, occasionally they might actually capture something you'd rather not see. In the video, we see what looks like an ordinary living room. Yet, if you concentrate on the back corner of the room near the door, you might notice something rather chilling. Take a look.
Hello. Lumberjack.
Yes. And make ready.
In an instant, a dark
Forward,
figure
march.
appears.
Advance.
It's hard to see at
Advance.
first, but it's definitely there. It looks as though it walks to the right of frame before vanishing from sight.
Yes. Minor.
At attention.
The figure looks like a shadow, however the way it suddenly appears then disappears seems
ready.
otherworldly.
Orders? Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, as is often the case with these sorts of videos,
Lumberjack.
the lack of accompanying information makes it difficult to know just what we're seeing. So, for now, it will have to be left up to you, the viewer, to decide whether it's paranormal or not.
Carpenter.
Orders.
One of our viewers, Mark D, sent the following eerie image into our Facebook group where it caused quite a stir among other members. Mark was hanging out at a mate's place in the backyard when suddenly their dog began to behave strangely, as though something was wrong.
Builder.
The group couldn't figure out what was spooking
Yes?
the dog, so on a whim they took out their phones and took a few snaps of the
Minor.
backyard. In one of the photos,
Yes?
something strange can be seen in
Hello.
the background. There's a transparent, misty shape on the left.
Hello.
You can make out what appears to be a head with dark sunken eyes.
Minor.
It almost looks like a figure crouching in the darkness.
Orders?
In the
Minor.
foreground, you can see that the dog's tail is down and it looks somewhat anxious. The group of friends can't explain what happened that night and only have this photo to go by.
Orders.
Some of our viewers thought it looked like a figure crouching down trying to call the dog over or play with it. The other option is that this is a case of pareidolia, a phenomenon that causes our brains to
Yes?
see familiar shapes and patterns in otherwise random stimuli. For example,
Minor.
looking at clouds in the sky, we might see familiar
Yes?
objects like a car or boat. Here, we might be simply looking at a swirling mist gathering at night time, but what our brains see is a freaky old hag luring an innocent dog in to do her bidding. The thing that adds a little mystery to this photo, though, is the fact that the dog
Hello.
was acting strangely and was clearly spooked by something.
At attention.
This next creepy video was uploaded to YouTube by Believe, a Paranormal Experience. It showcases one of their
Orders.
investigations when they were called to a supposedly haunted restaurant named The Great Escape, located in Schiller Park, Illinois.
Hello.
The building
Builder.
in which the restaurant is located has a rather interesting history. As the current owner Brian notes, it was
Yes?
once a speakeasy during the
Hello.
days of Prohibition, with gambling downstairs and a
Yes.
brothel upstairs. In recent years, several eerie incidents have
Builder.
been reported on the premises. These include sightings of a clipboard-carrying
Hello.
man in a black suit who walks into a closet and suddenly vanishes. There's also
Carpenter.
the sounds of 1920s music coming
Yes,
from the basement
lumberjack.
after hours, and even stories of an antique radio that began playing tunes even though it wasn't working. At the beginning of the video, we see a photo that was supposedly captured by a
Orders?
customer after he thought he saw a shadow figure.
Lumberjack, hello.
In the picture, which was taken just outside the women's bathroom, we can see what appears to be a ghostly young girl wearing an old-style dress. In an attempt to contact the girl, one of the investigators enters the bathroom.
Builder.
Using an EVP
Orders?
device, she asks several questions.
Is your little girl here?
Hello.
The answers she receives are certainly open to
Lumberjack.
interpretation. However, what the investigator captures on camera visually will likely send
Orders?
chills down her spine. Take a look.
Are there any women in here
Lumberjack.
with me?
At first, you may not notice
Yes.
anything out of the ordinary, but if you focus on the gap
Minor.
between the door, there appears to be a face staring back at the camera.
What is your command?
Yes?
Next, several more investigators attempt to make contact, this time in the basement.
What used to happen in this basement a long time ago?
Firstly, they ask any present entities to state their name. The EVP device then seems to pick up on the word Mike.
Can you tell me your name?
Carpenter. Hello.
They then ask several more questions. Listen to the chilling answers that they receive.
Mike, what did you do here, Mike?
I'm ready.
Is that what he said? What was the basement used for during
I'll
Prohibition?
do it.
Money. How many spirits are we talking to?
Could this old speakeasy still be haunted with the ghosts of yesteryear?
Orders?
Judging by the evidence gathered during this investigation, it certainly seems possible.
Speak nice and loud for me, Mike.
Yes, I'll do it. I'm ready.
Yes.
Hello.
This next piece of CCTV
Lumberjack.
footage was uploaded by
Orders?
Archivos del Infierno over on TikTok. It shows a young boy
Minor.
playing around in
Yes?
a yard, when suddenly something strange happens. Watch.
Builder. Orders?
It looks like something pushes the boy in the back.
Carpenter. Builder.
If you slow it down, you can make out a shadow or transparent shape that appears just behind the boy.
Hello.
Some viewers
On my
said
way.
he merely stumbled, but that doesn't explain the strange shadowy figure behind the boy.
Yes. Carpenter.
Unfortunately, like a lot of mysterious clips floating around the internet, there's almost no accompanying information to run with. So for now, you'll have to watch the clip again and make up your own mind as to
Carpenter.
what's happening here.
Orders? Builder.
Here's another out of thin air type video that's been causing confusion on
Yes?
the internet. This one was uploaded to TikTok by Kidis2 Soiled. Take a look at what this security camera has captured.
Let's go eat.
As the van passes
Lumberjack.
by, a man
Minor.
seems to appear out of
Hello.
nowhere.
Minor.
Let's go eat.
He has a strange, at attention posture before he starts to march towards the building. It's possible the man just jumped out of the van while it was moving, but it's his strange posture that throws this into doubt. If he jumped out of the van, even at this speed, you'd think there'd be some evidence of inertia, or that he'd be stumbling to get his balance.
Hello.
Let's go eat.
Amusingly, a lot of comments said that this dude just spawned into the game, or that he joined the server. So what's to be
Lumberjack.
made of this bizarre
Orders?
sighting? Are we really
Yes?
seeing people teleport in and out of existence? Or is there another way to explain this?
Orders?
Share your theories in the comments section down below.
I know with the
Minor.
plan and what as you can see, look at all over. Let's go eat.
Orders? Yes?
Adventures Jassim the Dark Knight is a YouTube channel based in
Minor.
Saudi Arabia. The
Hello.
channel's owner
Orders?
frequently explores abandoned buildings that are rumoured to be haunted. In this episode, he searches an old, dilapidated apartment on the edge of the city.
Yes.
As he explores the empty building, there are signs that squatters may live here.
On my way. Yes. Lumberjack. Yes.
Orders? Lumberjack. Hello.
Before long, the OP begins to hear strange noises
Lumberjack.
throughout the building.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Orders?
It doesn't appear that anyone else is in the building at the time of
Carpenter,
filming,
builder,
yet he
carpenter,
continues to
builder.
hear mysterious sounds.
سمعت عن قزاز يتكسر. لا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
Then suddenly, this happens.
لا إله إلا الله.
Yes?
Watching that again, as he looks into another room, a desk appears to slide across the floor on its own.
التامات من شر ما خلق. لا إله إلا الله.
The adventurer quickly looks around, but there's no one there. Just when this exploration seems freaky enough, something else happens that's a little more alarming.
What is your command?
Watch.
What is your command? I'm ready. لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. بسم الله.
Orders?
As the OP enters a room, a quick thud is heard behind him.
Ready.
لا إله إلا الله.
That's when he spots a knife jutting out of the door.
لا إله إلا الله. بسم الله.
Creepily, if we review the footage from just seconds earlier, you can see that there's no
Hello.
knife in the same door.
لا إله إلا الله.
Builder.
لا إله إلا الله.
Carpenter.
لا إله إلا الله.
Yes?
بسم الله.
Hello.
This is enough to
Builder.
send the camera holder fleeing from the building, and the episode promptly ends.
وصلت السالفة للسكن.
This is certainly an alarming piece of footage. It seems to be a mix of
Orders?
possible otherworldly activity and a more immediate real-life warning.
Minor.
I'll throw this one out to you, the
Yes?
viewers. What do you make of this urban exploration?
Farmer, hello,
Share your
farmer.
opinions in the comments section down below.
لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله.
Carpenter. Builder. Carpenter. Builder.
What's your worst fear about moving into a new house? Faulty wiring, structural
Hello.
damage? What about if
Farmer.
it's haunted? In this short video posted to TikTok by Lauren G. Glad, you might see
Yes.
your worst nightmare coming to
Farmer.
life. In old times, the act of the groom carrying his bride over the threshold was thought to help protect her from demons, which
Orders?
might be lurking
Farmer.
inside their new home.
I'll do it.
In this case,
my
it isn't
way.
clear if the couple is married or if the house is even
I'll do
new,
it.
but what the camera has caught is nevertheless
Lumberjack.
likely to send chills
Yes.
down your spine.
Lumberjack.
Watch.
Hello. Lumberjack.
Yes?
If you look at the open doorway just behind the couple, you'll notice that they're not alone. There's a pale figure lurking in the shadows. It has long, dark hair and appears to have glowing eyes.
Lumberjack.
Whatever it is, it seems to clutch at the door for a moment before disappearing into the house.
Minor.
However, as it turns out, it was later revealed by the woman who posted the clip to TikTok
Yes.
that the creepy figure seen by the door was actually her. It seems she didn't realise that the video was being made and she had attempted to
Hello,
get out of the
on my
way
way.
before being
I'll do
seen.
it.
But
On
if you
my
think
way.
this eerie mystery ends there, you'd be mistaken.
Builder.
Several keen-eyed viewers notice that you'll also see a strange shadowy shape in the
Hello.
window. Take a look.
Go.
Carpenter.
So far, it seems no one's been able to
Yes.
offer a valid explanation for this other creepy anomaly. So what do you think? Does this video really show something supernatural, or is this just another hoax
Builder.
in the window? Also,
Hello.
quick question, would you be willing to move into a house that you knew was haunted? Or are you the type of person that prefers to have no freeloading spirits roaming the hallways?
Orders?
Let me know where you sit on this in the comments down below. This next clip's been going viral this last couple of weeks, with various versions getting shared
Carpenter.
around. This one was uploaded to TikTok by Mr. List Paranormal. The man
Yes.
seen in the clip believes his
Yes,
house is
hello.
haunted. It all started when he began
I'll do it,
experiencing strange
lumberjack.
things around his home.
Orders?
Eerie whispering at nighttime, lights turning on and off,
Minor.
and dark shadowy figures lingering in the hallway. These bizarre
Yes, yes,
happenings
sir.
allegedly started getting worse and
Lumberjack.
worse, so he decided to set up a series of cameras around his home to try and catch some of the activity on film. This is what one of the cameras caught.
Lumberjack.
Hello. Yes? On my way. Hello. Yes, sir. Orders?
And begin by taking. Scholars later shall demonstrate my perfect right to have done so.
Yes? Farmer. Orders?
Watching that again, a few
Minor.
eerie things happen in a relatively short period of time. Firstly, as the man walks up the stairs, a
Yes.
shadow seems to follow him.
Minor.
Whatever it is, it looks to have long, eerie legs and is stalking
Hello.
in a crouched position.
Lumberjack.
Orders. Lumberjack.
At the end of the clip, the
Yes.
cupboard door then moves open,
Minor.
and a
Hello.
face can be seen
Minor.
hovering in the darkness.
Orders? Minor. Yes? Farmer. Orders?
Yes.
Naturally, there were thousands of people freaked out, hiding in the comments looking for answers. Some noted that it looks like the first shadow is crawling on all fours. Others said the homeowner should have the property blessed by a priest immediately,
Yes.
and were genuinely worried about the OP's safety.
Farmer.
So what would you do if you heard strange noises in your home, then captured footage like this? Let me know your next movements in the comment section down below.
Yes?
YouTuber Hassan Baba is certainly no stranger to creepy experiences. He often explores old abandoned buildings in a hope of catching something supernatural on camera. This video begins as the YouTuber cautiously enters a building.
I'm
He
ready.
shines his flashlight inside and calls out to make sure he's alone.
Forward, march. I'm ready.
Yes.
The property is clearly derelict.
Farmer.
This is evident even as the YouTuber makes his way up the first flight of stairs. Debris lines the floor and
Minor.
holes have been smashed into the structure itself.
Orders? Make ready. And attention.
Eventually, the explorer makes his way to the top of the stairs where he enters a large space. The area is big enough to be a theatre or even a ballroom. He quickly notices that the floor remains incomplete.
Advance.
The structure seems to be in place, but there are
Yes.
no floorboards
Hello.
covering the gaps. This makes it hard for the YouTuber
Lumberjack.
to traverse the area, yet he cautiously makes his way across. Suddenly, he hears a loud sound and turns around just in time to see a plank of wood falling to the floor.
مش عارف.
The explorer
Yes?
decides to turn around and make his way back to the
Minor.
entrance. However, as he does, he notices
Yes,
something strange
minor.
in one of the
Hello,
gaps in the
minor.
floor. Take a look.
بسم الله. شو هذا؟
It appears to be a figure wearing some sort of dark hood. It watches the camera for several seconds
Hello.
before slowly lowering from view.
I'll
إيه
do it.
شو هذا؟
Orders? On my way.
السلام عليكم ورحمة
Carefully,
Hello.
the explorer makes his way closer. For the next few minutes, he painstakingly searches the area. However, the
I'll
figure
do it.
seems to have completely vanished.
السلام عليكم.
Yes. Builder.
What could this mysterious entity have been? If it was a homeless person, then surely the explorer would have found some evidence of them being around.
Yes?
Is it possible then it was actually a ghost, as a lot of commenters speculated? Let me know your thoughts on this down below.
Orders.
Reddit user Natty Pack recently lost their four-legged friend Biscuit. They had been friends for over 11 years, and the family were devastated
Minor.
when their cherished friend suddenly passed away out of the blue. To
Hello.
honour Biscuit's memory, they decided to spread her ashes at the water's edge in her favourite park. The family took some photos to commemorate the moment, but couldn't quite believe what they were seeing. In one of the photos, the ashes form a distinct dog shape in the air. There's a remarkable resemblance to Biscuit herself. Natty Pack says that logically their brain says it's probably just ashes in the wind, but they can't help but think that this is Biscuit's way of saying a final goodbye
Orders?
to the family.
Yes?
The Reddit community were clearly moved by this stunning image.
On my
As
way.
tributes poured in,
Hello.
many commenters shared their own stories of their own lost pets.
I'll do it.
Despite the touching story, some Redditors were skeptical that the image had been photoshopped. One viewer ran the photo through some filters to show that the image hadn't been manipulated.
Yes? Ready to fire.
Furthermore, the OP later posted a link to a live photo of the image where you can see the ashes moving.
Yes?
Here, they form a dog-like shape, then blow away in the breeze.
Advance.
So is it all just an amazing coincidence, or is Biscuit saying goodbye one last time? Either way, if it brings the family some comfort, then that's all that really matters.
Make ready.
Paranormies are an amazing paranormal investigation channel
What is
here
your
on
command?
YouTube.
I'm going
They
now.
travel around North
Yes.
America researching and exploring notoriously haunted properties, and more often than not, they capture some pretty freaky things on camera.
Oh my god.
In this episode, the team goes to investigate an old cottage deep in the wilderness.
That stereo too, right when that all happened.
Orders? Ready.
The owners of the property told the Paranormies team that they frequently hear strange noises, not only in the house, but also in the surrounding woods. Mysterious shadowy figures have also been seen lurking around the property, but they always vanish when someone goes to take a closer look. One of the owners, Sheila, can't explain what's going on this remote property.
Hello.
While renovating the old cottage, she discovered some old photos that date back to the early 1900s. While browsing the old album, something strange happened to Sheila. When she started looking at an old black and white family portrait, she began to have a
Yes,
panic attack.
orders?
She felt nauseous and lightheaded and
Lumberjack.
almost blacked out. Sheila can't explain the strange episode and admits it could just be her imagination playing tricks on her. However, if this investigation is anything to go by, Sheila's panic attack could indeed have been brought on by something a little more sinister. The Paranormies team begins their night by setting up their equipment.
It stinks in here like old house, you know what I mean? Like the old wood from whenever this place. Very old, yeah.
They take a look around the cottage.
Nice and warm now.
Thankfully.
Hello.
I actually saw it. I don't believe in orbs or anything, but I just saw something whip past your head in real life.
Lumberjack.
Like an orb.
There's no dust in here.
Not long into their investigation, things
Yes?
begin to take a turn for the strange.
Hello.
This bizarre activity is recorded upstairs.
Orders?
Take a look.
Farmer.
Oh my god.
Yes? On my way. Lumberjack.
That's
Yes. Hello,
Who are you? Holy. Hi.
lumberjack.
My name is Jordan. This is Johnny. Can you tell me what your name is?
The rocking horse and chair are moving, seemingly all on their own.
What is happening here? Can I touch you? Holy.
Hunter.
Okay. Okay, can you hang on a second? We just need some kind of gear to
Hello.
talk with you. Stop. Stop. Oh my god.
Electric again.
Again? Okay, can you
I
stop?
heard a noise from behind me.
It sounds like somebody's sitting on it.
Right.
The activity subsides as quickly as it began, and everything goes quiet.
Orders?
Stop.
Grab a K2. Oh, I'm sweating.
Lumberjack.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not sleeping in that bed.
Later in the night, the radio in the house begins to play up.
It wasn't lit up
I'm
before
ready.
though.
It wasn't.
now.
So it what?
I'm
See?
ready.
What?
Did you see that?
Right.
That was weird.
Hello.
Why did it do
This has
that?
been off this whole time.
Trick before too. See? There it goes. Why is that?
Carpenter.
Is that you doing that? Who are you?
What is your command? I'll do it.
That's weird.
Yes.
That is weird. Is there anything else that you like to do? You can tell us.
Then in another room, a tap turns on.
Water?
Like,
I hear water.
Oh my god.
Yes.
So you like to play with electricity, faucets.
While in the bathroom, more strange movement is recorded. Watch.
Okay, so. Okay, we're gonna do a Ouija board session.
What is your command?
Holy f, that scared me. There's no way that I fucking moved that accidentally.
No, you didn't. I was filming the whole thing. You didn't even touch it.
Yes.
My
Attack.
heart's beating so fast, man.
Yes. Be ready.
The team didn't realise it at the time, but while they were checking out the movement of the plank of wood, something eerie can be seen in the window
Yes?
behind them.
There's
Hello,
a set
Minor.
of eyes looking at us through the window.
Orders?
Piercing red eyes. And
Two glowing red dots that resemble eyes.
it just makes you wonder, was that the creature that Sheila was talking about that was making these weird sounds? Whether it was something mimicking an animal.
The team can't explain this sighting. They looked for lights outside, but nothing could be found. It's almost like something was watching them through the window.
That scared.
Hours later, one of the team heads out to investigate the woodshed all alone. This is where the homeowners have heard some very strange noises
Hunter.
at all hours of the night. While searching the area,
Hello.
he hears this.
Now Jordan went to bed, but I felt it was necessary for me to come
On
check
my
out this
way.
woodshed where they hear a lot of the sounds between the two houses over there. I heard some crackling in the bush that way. I can't see without it. Oh my god. I shouldn't even be out here. Oh god.
Listening again, it sounds like someone says, okay.
I shouldn't even be out here. Oh god. I shouldn't even be out here. Oh god.
At attention.
Hello? Oh, shh.
Hello, on my
Then
way.
what happens
Orders?
next left the
Yes, sir.
Paranormies team completely shocked. Watch.
That's where we saw the figure. Oh my god. Holy
Yes? On
Just
my
as I
way.
was saying that, it's right there.
Slowing that down, a dark figure moves past the window.
I'll heal the wounded.
And attention, forward!
Oh my god. Holy Just as I was saying that, it's right there.
The creepiest part is, Jordan, the other team member, is asleep all alone inside the cottage. He has no idea that a dark figure is upstairs.
Orders?
Just as I was saying that, it's right there. Jordan is sleeping. Holy I have to call him.
There is a part 2 to this
Yes, sir.
investigation, which I highly recommend you check out.
Yes?
I'll chuck a link to it in the description box down below.
Oh my god.
I'll do it.
Did you see what I saw? Man, there's somebody like, it looked like a reflection of somebody standing up here.
Yes?
Oh my god.
Orders? Be ready.
Our first clip of the day, loaded by Vincent Alayorde, has been confusing and freaking TikTok viewers out.
Hello.
Hundreds of comments have flooded in trying to make sense of this bizarre sighting. Take a look.
Lumberjack.
Orders.
On a sunny day in Disneyland, a patron is busy filming a cast member dressed as Wanda from the Marvel Universe,
Minor.
when something strange happens in the background. The man in the pink
On
t-shirt
my
seems
way.
to appear out of nowhere. If you watch it in slow motion, there's no evidence of the man at all. There's no shadow
Yes,
or anything that
lumberjack.
suggests that a man is walking by.
Yes?
Also note the man's trajectory. He's clearly walking from right to left. And seconds earlier, there's no sight of him.
I'll attack.
Orders?
This bizarre sighting quickly went viral on TikTok, with loads of theories dropping in the comments. The most obvious explanation is that it's a trick of perspective, but it's a hard one, because the man would have had to have been walking in a straight line with Wanda, then take a sharp turn to the left to make it appear the way it does. This prompted many commenters to call this man a time traveler, or that he can teleport. But what do you think's going on here? Are we really witnessing something out of the ordinary, or is it just a peculiar perspective? Let me know where you land on this in the comments section down below. In this next video, uploaded to YouTube by ILMN Barno Paranormal, we see some possible paranormal activity caught in an old abandoned factory. The clip starts out as the explorer enters the building.
Opuštěnou továrnu
Good day, sir.
v našem městě. Tato továrna je opuštěná,
Yes, sir.
protože tady před 60
The camera holder explains that it's been empty for about 60 years. According to him, there was an accident at the facility that killed several workers. The government subsequently shut it down and it's been abandoned ever since. To this day, it's believed that the ghosts of these workers still haunt the property. After winding his way down several dark passageways with only his camera light to guide him, the explorer eventually reaches a room that appears to have once been used as an office. Suddenly, something strange is caught on camera.
You may want to recover the small group of deserters fleeing through my empire. Oh, I'm sorry.
A
Was
cupboard
that your
door
army?
flings open, seemingly all on its own. It spooks the explorer, who runs from the room. He soon regains his composure and returns for a second look. He searches the area, but seems unable to find any logical explanation for the door's sudden movement. Sometime later, he enters another room. As he scans the camera around the area, he inadvertently manages to capture the reflection of a shadowy figure in one of the windows.
I'm ready, yes. I'm ready.
Next, the explorer enters an area of the building that is noticeably more run down than the rest. As he makes his way cautiously through the darkness, he's stopped in his tracks when he hears an eerie sound.
Yes.
Take a listen.
I'll do it. Hunter.
Yes? Yes, sir. Hello.
Bravely,
On my
the
way.
explorer continues on. After navigating his way down a long dark corridor, he reaches what appears to be another
Orders?
office area. There, he's spooked one final time.
Yes, sir. Yes.
As you can see, a chair suddenly slides out from behind a desk as if pulled by some sort of unseen force. Finally, it all seems too much for the explorer, who quickly exits the room, and the video ends shortly thereafter. So is it possible that the workers who sadly lost their lives years earlier were responsible for the supposed paranormal activity seen here? Until more information comes to hand, the answer will continue to remain unknown.
You good, bud? What you barking at?
This next video was uploaded to Reddit by Big Pappy Thunder. Since then, it's garnered quite a lot of attention on several social media sharing platforms. The footage begins as we see a dog barking intently in the darkness.
Stop barking, bud. Let's go.
The camera holder then asks the pooch what it's barking at, and the two cautiously proceed forward.
Yes?
Suddenly, a dark, ghostly shape can be seen flying from the right side of screen. It disappears behind the tree.
Hello, Miner. Orders?
The camera holder
Miner.
doesn't seem to notice it. However, the dog still seems on edge. After watching the clip, we did a little research and decided to contact the uploader for more information. Unexpectedly, he revealed that the video is actually a fake. Just a clever prank devised by the poster in order to garner some online attention. It seems to have worked too, with the clip already earning almost 7,000 upvotes on Reddit at the time of writing. So, unfortunately, this clip doesn't show anything paranormal at all, just a rather creepy gag.
Yes? Hello. I'll do it. Yes?
What
Yes,
you barking
sir.
at, bud? Stop barking, bud. What's wrong?
This next brief clip was shared to TikTok by user Too Scary. It shows someone walking through a cemetery late at night. And they spot something eerie in the darkness. Oh.
I'll get him. What is your attack? To battle.
Slowing that down and brightening up the image, you
Hello.
can see a dark mass near the rear stone wall.
Farmer.
What's strange is the flashlight's lighting doesn't interact with the shadow properly. It only illuminates through the bottom half of the
Minor.
mass. Like many so-called ghost videos, this little snippet has almost no accompanying information, so it's hard to comment on it much further. We don't know where or when this was taken or what the OP thought they saw. So, until more info comes to hand, this strange little sighting will have to remain a mystery. In early 2020, a police station in Ecuador started experiencing some mysterious events that couldn't quite be explained. Luckily, their in-house CCTV captured some of the strange activity for all the world to see. The footage was uploaded to YouTube by Des Videos. Here we can see an officer working the night shift, when suddenly something eerie happens. Take a look.
My empire has been defeated. My
It's after midnight when out of nowhere the chair slides towards the officer sitting at the desk. He gets up startled and walks towards the entrance to the building, but as he passes the camera, a shade of white illuminates the shot for a brief moment. The officer can then be seen making a sign of the cross across his chest. This motion is practiced by Catholics as a prayer and is sometimes used to ward off evil spirits. The likelihood of someone pulling this stunt as a prank seems low. 1, you're messing with a police officer, and 2, if it were just a co-worker, you may be facing losing your job for pulling a hoax like this. Also, note that the chair moves towards the corner of the room and not away. If it were string making the chair move, it would be difficult to rig it to move it in that direction without the police officer knowing. So is this police station in Ecuador really haunted? It's hard to say for sure, but it certainly looks like this officer will remember this night for quite some time. There's something particularly eerie about allegedly haunted toys. Clips of moving dolls always seem to go viral. It seems they leave people wondering whether the item itself is cursed or whether there's a ghostly